Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to be talking about why doing free shoots are important, not only for growing a portfolio, but building a brand, networking, and generally just kind of getting your name out there. Obviously, being a photographer and filmmaker is very expensive. There's a requirement for gear, charging, rental, space, venue hire. There's a lot of costs that go into being a professional in this industry. So obviously there's a tendency to not want to do shoots for free, and I think that's totally justified. But when you're starting out, I think doing free shoots, or what TFP, short for time for print, I think those kind of experiences are really valuable, not only from a teaching standpoint, but also as a professional to continue moving forward. I think taking on the occasional TFP shoot is really important. And I want to go through a couple of reasons why. So first up, TFP shoots or free shoots are really a great opportunity to test run gear or test run a specific technique. So if there's a particular style of editing or a style of shooting that you want to try to replicate, then doing it during a free shoot to test run that format is really useful, because it takes away a lot of that pressure of delivering a specific look to a client, or it takes away a lot of the pressure of committing to a specific style or format. It also helps remove a lot of that time pressure. You don't want to be testing out a specific piece of equipment or testing out a new method or technique or of lighting, of sound, etc. You don't want to be testing these out during a client shoot, because then you're going to feel a lot more time pressure. Secondly, it's a really good opportunity to test locations. If there's a location that you want to shoot at and you know that by going through a client, you're going to need permits, you're going to have to sort out insurance and things like that. If it's just a TFP shoot, you can get away with doing most shoots almost anywhere, as long as that's communicated if you have any issues with like security and so on. But by making it a free shoot, again, it just alleviates a lot of that pressure. Third up is portfolio building. So how can you be expected to be hired for a very specific genre if you have no portfolio that reflects a level of experience in that genre? TFP and free shoots are kind of your like foot in the door there, so to speak. It lets you build out and round out a portfolio across multiple genres without the pressure of delivering for a client or needing licensing fees to use that material that you've already given a client. This means it's just shared between you and the talent that you're working with, and you both reap the benefits of that. And finally, the fourth reason I'd still do the occasional TFP or free shoot is really networking. Sydney has such an amazing group of creatives. It's quite a bit of a hub. And these TFP shoots allow me to get in touch with hair and makeup, designers, set decorators, other filmmakers and photographers. And again, it builds a community rather than an audience. And this community allows me to pass off work when I can't take it on, or accept work that other people don't have the time to do. It means that everyone benefits from the collective growth of the community. And that's something that I really got out of this blank space shoot. I networked with so many other amazing photographers. All of their links will be down in below. Worked with some amazing talent, hair and makeup as well. Again, it's just bringing together a bunch of people with a united vision, but with the flexibility of being creative and shooting outside of your comfort zone or shooting outside of your genre. It's a growing experience for everyone, and the benefits of it aren't reflected financially. Yes, that's true, but the creative benefits are definitely worthwhile. And I think exploring more TFP or more free shoots is a really great way to develop yourself as a photographer. Myself, as a workshop host for Sony Australia, I try to curate and make these kind of shooting experience so that people don't have to go and do this on their own. They have the option of going onto the Sony Scene platform, finding a workshop that they're interested in, and rather than it being so workshop focused, it's more like, hey, this is a really creative idea, I'm going to teach you how to shoot it, but get creative. Like, I bring talent, I usually hire a studio, and it is designed to be a creative space where people can network, but then also build their portfolio and experiment with their photography, which I think, again, is the most important thing. A great photographer develops over time. A great photographer isn't someone who shoots one thing and one thing only. The last TFP shoot I did is the blank space shoot. So this was organized by my friend Dorian. She's amazing. We had a really great network of photographers, hair and makeup, stylists, and talent. And we all kind of worked together to shoot a monochromatic look. Everyone kind of had their own different take on it, which I really love, and that's really important, again, for these kind of free shoots. I spent a little bit of time walking around with my FX30 doing some behind the scenes, but I also shot a fair bit as well, and I uploaded the full gallery to my PicTime. And I was really happy with the images because I didn't have access to studio lights, so I shot a mixture of natural light and then a little bit of off-camera flash just with my little HVL 28RM, which is just like kind of one of the mid-range Sony flashes. So I was kind of experimenting with that with one off-camera flash and then a aperture 60X from one other side that I had on loan from my friend Nico at the time, which came in real handy. All right, cool. I'll see you in the next one.